everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another week's episode of Heat Press Nation Live. If you're new to this live stream, it's something that we do every week. We're either here showing you guys some fun projects or we're giving you one of our My Expert live training webinars. So today, we're gonna heat press my, no, I'm just kidding. Did you guys really think I was gonna do that? Anyways, just wanted to wake everybody up. No, today we're gonna be showing you how to press a 7-layer t-shirt with different kinds of heat transfer vinyl. I have a birthday coming up and I wanted to make something for it's gonna like fall off. You can't like totally see it. Birthday cake calories don't count. Now I haven't pressed this yet. Whoa, that's messy. We're gonna press this live right now. But do me a favor, tag a friend in the comments. We're at the end of the live. So after I do our project and Q&A, we're gonna give away a prize. We're gonna give away a $25 HPN gift card at the end of the live. So if you're still watching, and even if there's only 2 people watching, well, you have a 1 in 2 chance. If there's more people watching, well, hey, the odds are a little different. But all of our live viewers today are gonna have a chance to win a $25 Heat Press Nation gift card. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I like to have fun. I have 7 layers to press today, and we're gonna show you guys how to do it. Now, I know the description, we did mention that we were gonna do the knockout method, and that was a little ambitious of me. I didn't realize how many birthday cake, like it's hard if you're doing like a birthday cake to do also a knockout style. So we do have tutorials on how to do the knockout method. I'll probably go into a more detailed knockout method video on our next episode of live. We'll combine lots of layers and knockout, but like as I was like trying to get a good design going for this birthday cake t-shirt, it was just not working out. One thing about the knockout design is it has to work. Like it has to look good. So for the birthday cake graphic, I just couldn't find a good graphic that would be knocked out and that would look super dope with lots of colors. So hey, sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But don't worry, we have videos already up on our YouTube channel, how to do the knockout method. And then also probably on our next episode of HPN Live, I will be showing you guys how to do the knockout method, how it layers, and we'll cram as many layers as possible onto that t-shirt. Really quick, I got your comments right here, guys. I got everybody's comments. I'm here on YouTube right now. Marina, Mona, Jelly, Slick48, 214, Mary, John, you guys are all saying hi and hello. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. It really is great to have everybody with us today. Popping over to Facebook. Now there's always like a lag or a delay when I pop on to Facebook. So I'm gonna give it a second here. I see Lord saying hello. Well, hello to you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There we go. Okay, very cool. Well, if you're on, oh, Jimmy saying hello from Santa Ana, right down the 5, as I like to say. Very cool. Oh, and you know what's weird in California? We say the 5. It's always weird when you can tell like an outsider, they say, oh yeah, I hopped on I-10. I'm like, who says I-10? Like interstate, we all say the 10. Anyways. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna get started on this birthday cake t-shirt and I'm ready to roll. Today I have my trusty HPN Craft Pro 15-inch by 15-inch heat press, which is very important because I have kind of a big, tall graphic. So this, even though it's not that wide, it is kind of tall. I think it measures around 12 inches. So these are all my layers, right? And I'm gonna be trying something new today. I'm on 2, okay, there we go, I'm on 2. I'm trying something new today. I'm not gonna come around to do this. I'm gonna try to do it from up here, which is one of the benefits of having a heat press with a slide out lower platen is that I can, I'm not gonna burn myself. I was only joking about heat pressing my hand earlier. Okay, so first things first, I do have to center my t-shirt with the lower platen. I like to use the seams of the armpits right here because it's a medium shirt. The collar is just off the bottom. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna pre-press it. And this is a good time for me to check my pressure. And the pressure actually feels pretty good. Now, normally I don't press it, like use full pressure for my pre-press. What I do most of the time is I'll just hold it in place. I'm not trying to press the shirt. I just really want any moisture that's in the shirt to just kind of get out. It also gives me a nice, smooth, flat surface to work with. So the first thing that I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna like kind of mock up my graphic where it's supposed to be because I'm gonna start on the bottom for this t-shirt. So now here's the thing. If I accidentally start with the bottom too high. I'm not gonna have enough runway. I'm not gonna have enough runway to finish the job. Everything's gonna like kind of come off the edge, right? So that's why I like to mock it up. And actually, I just realized I am one layer short, but have no fear, because I'm gonna go grab it right now. So here we go. I actually have one more layer that's going in here. So here we go. I like to just, whenever you're working with layers, you definitely want to kind of just, after they've all been cut and weeded, you want to kind of mock them up, make sure that it's gonna fit. Don't do, like, if you've ever made a happy birthday sign, like you start the HAPP all big, and then you're like, oh shoot, I only have like, so birthday is all small, the Y is like minuscule, it doesn't even fit on the sign. So you don't want to do that when you're heat pressing. Measure twice, press, well, I would say once, but I actually have more layers. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good. I have enough space, it looks like I do. I have one more layer that's coming in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this down just a hair. So if I need this extra little bit of runway right there, it'll fit. And so here's what I'm gonna do. Again, usually for these live episodes, I'm not really showing you like the full, today we're talking about layering. If you wanted an episode on how, on where, how, what size, like we have live episodes on that as well. But today I'm just gonna focus on this. So I'm gonna do the quick kind of hand method. You see my pudgy paws right here, right? There's two ways to do this. One way, you could just kind of fold this in half and just crease it right there at the bottom, crease it right at the top, and now I have center lines. You know, you might not be able to see it, but I have those creases. I could see the center, so I could center it with my heat press. Another thing that I could do is just measure. So I'm about a little over 4 fingers away on the right, a little over on the left. Anyways, that's looking pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it, just gonna give it a little pat down. I got my trusty Pro Grade nonstick sheet right here. Gonna slide it in, and we're gonna press it for only about 5 seconds. By the way, when you have good pressure and good heat coming in, you only need about 5 seconds, and that's just gonna tack it down. I'm gonna be pressing these things. Oh, you know what? I feel like I could use a little more pressure. That just didn't feel right. There we go. And that kind of, there we go, it's 5 seconds. I have 15 on the clock, so you're not gonna really hear a beep. And this is, I wanna say this is Caesar's, oh no, oh, okay. This is Caesar glitter, so Caesar Sparkle or Twinkle. I love my pals at Caesar. They have, I'm just gonna repress that really quick. They have some of the most amazing products, but you know what I've noticed is I get Caesar Sparkle and Twinkle mixed up. So one thing to remember is that this is a cold peel. So this is a cold peel, so we're gonna have to wait for that to cool down. And I think I could let it cool right here. And this is gonna give me a good opportunity, or Alex, you know what? If you don't mind, there's a weeded out piece of silver, literally a silver platter on my desk. Can you grab it? That's my bad, guys. By the way, shout out to Alex. Alex is my pal, and he runs all the behind the scenes here. So if you've seen a good video lately, it's Alex. He's awesome. Do me a favor, let's drop some love right here in the comments. Awesome, we see everybody watching. So good to have you guys with us. No, the silver one. Was there a silver one? Okay, this is terrible. I'm gonna go grab it. We have to let this cool anyways. So I'm gonna peel this off. We're gonna let this cool down. Now here's the thing when layering, you don't really wanna pick layers that have to cool down between, because it's really just waiting time. So there's a couple things that you could do if you guys have like marble or granite or like stone countertops that are really cold. You could just take this over. I'll grab it. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. You can take it over. Actually, you'll still be able to hear me, which is incredible. It's a miracle of technology. So you could just take it over. I really don't recommend weeding things out that are you know, you have to wait for them. That's why I love Caesar glitter, because Caesar glitter, that's so funny. I bet you guys have never seen a live stream where they totally walked off set. That's hilarious. Sorry guys, I'm totally gonna hear this from my superiors. Here we go. All right, I'll clean that up later. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to use stuff that has to cool down between layers. This is cool. This should be cool enough. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. What I love about Caesar Sparkle and Twinkle is they have like kind of like a laminated surface, and it just looks really, really cool. Caesar Glitter is also amazing, which I have some Caesar Glitter coming up right now. And Caesar Glitter is a warm peel. So whenever you're layering multiple stuff, especially if you're gonna do a tutorial, you don't really want stuff that requires a cold peel. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of put this back here, back where it was. There we go. And as you can see, we already got the funny part on there. Birthday cake calories don't count. Oh man, I can't, you know, categorically say if that's true or not, but I wish it was. You know, that's my truth. I believe it in my heart. Birthday cakes identify as not having any calories. Okay, so here we have our birthday cake is gonna be on a silver platter, and I have my Caesar silver glitter. So there we go. Again, silver glitter, it's regular glitter, so 5 seconds down, this should be an easy, warm peel. We'll get this tutorial back on track. There we go, there's our silver platter right there. Looking pretty cool. It's on a gray t-shirt, so, but I guarantee, okay, so here's the cool thing about Caesar glitter is that, like, it pops. In real life, like, dude, it looks straight up amazing. So now, okay, now here comes the delicious part. I have this tasty bottom layer of my cake ready to go. We're building up our birthday cake. And if you guys hadn't figured it out, birthday cake is my favorite part of the birthday. Presents are good, but like sometimes, you know, presents, hey, we've all gotten cheap presents. Hey, do me a favor, comment, that's how, you know, that's how we're gonna give it away. Comment the worst birthday present or the worst birthday cake you've ever had. And whichever one makes me laugh the most, you guys are gonna get, that's how we're gonna do today's giveaway. You guys are gonna win $25 gift cards. So do me a favor, go ahead and comment. I'm gonna let this cool down. This is another layer of Caesar Twinkle or Sparkle. Sorry Joe. And I'm just gonna, what I'm doing is I'm moving it to the different cool parts of our counter or our tabletop right here. Just letting it cool down. Caesar Twinkle and Sparkle does have to be cool in order for it to peel properly. Otherwise, it'll just lift up. And one thing that I have noticed about cold peels is when you cold peel them properly, oh, it's okay. I don't think I need that. When you cold peel them properly, they last a really long time. So there we go. And I think it's cold enough for a peel. Yeah, there we go. So that was much faster. So now we're gonna put this back on our heat press, and I'm building up my layers. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, today we have a 7-layer t-shirt using lots of mixed sparkly media. I have Caesar Sparkle, Caesar Twinkle, and now I have some holographic. Another thing, and I hate having to give disclaimers, but whatever. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that, this one actually it goes up a little bit. Nothing really goes to waste here at HPN. Sometimes we will get, and I think I could press 2 layers at once right here because they're not touching. Yeah, I can. I can press these 2 layers of our birthday cake at once. Pretty much anytime you have a layer that's not touching, you can place them at the same time. So this holographic, if you see it, there's like a little purple strip up there. We're about to find out if that's gonna end up on our t-shirt or not. Like I said, nothing goes to waste here at Heat Press Nation. So sometimes things will get returned, products will get damaged in shipment. So if it's vinyl and if it could be used on a project, we'll just use it up here. We can't resell it, you know, because that wouldn't be ethical, especially if it was during the summer month. You'd be surprised how hot some of those trucks get. And yes, this is heat transfer vinyl, so a lot of heat on the vinyl can mess it up. So this holographic, I do remember this one specifically because I love holographic. Caesar holographic it's one of the coolest things. Alex actually just did a video with, was it holographic pearl? Holographic pearl, like if you guys aren't on that, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to insult anybody, but you're dumb. No, you're not dumb. That was a dumb thing of me to say. No, but Caesar holographic, it's one of the coolest products. I cannot wait. In fact, for our next live episode, I'm going to incorporate it. I'm making a point to incorporate it because it's that cool. Now, holographic is a cold peel. Oh, and the reason why I said nothing goes to waste. So this one got damaged in the heat. A customer, they were weeding it and it didn't weed right because it had gotten so hot. They were one of our Texan customers. Shout out to Texas. I hope you guys are all doing okay out there. But yeah, and so we just, we brought it back, we tested it well, and yeah. So we didn't want it to go totally to waste. There we go. This one's peeling fine. And let's see if this is going to, oh, nice. See, it still works. So I don't know if you see that. Some of the part that got weeded away, it was just like staying on the carrier. And so it got returned to us. We assumed it was from heat damage, which, hey, we got your back. So anyways, we ended up refunding the customer, but we did not want that vinyl to go to waste. And so that's why you see it looking all funny right there. In case any of you guys are wondering, like, what is this? Like, is this vinyl? No, this is just the part. It just got messed up, but we don't want to waste anything. So here we go. We're building up our birthday cake. We got our birthday candle right here. There we go. Birthday candle going on. We got 7 layers on this t-shirt today, everybody. Do me a favor. If you guys want a chance to win a $25 Heat Press Nation gift card, comment the worst birthday cake you ever had or the worst birthday present you ever had. Whichever one makes me laugh the most is going to win a cool prize today. And again, we got Caesar Twinkle Sparkle on here. And so what you see me doing right now, if you're wondering, why is he like rubbing the shirt on the table? The table is nice and cool. So this t-shirt, I'm just moving it to the different cool parts. So that way it's a cold peel. That way it'll be cold. Trying to cool it down as much as possible. I've heard one of my customers, she worked with a lot of cold peel stuff. I think it was holographic. She said that she went to like the tile store and asked for a sample. So she had this like 12 by 12 block of a marble tile. I forget it was cheap. It wasn't that expensive. And that's what that was her cooling block because the marble, it stays really cool. And that was her cooling block. So every time a shirt would come off, she would just place it on the 12 by 12 marble tile and it would cool her transfers down. And I thought, dude, that was like super genius. So if you have a really cool like stone, granite, whatever, marble countertop, you can use that to rapidly cool down your transfers. And there we go. And now for the final touch on our 7-layer transfer. We got a little glitter for our candle. Little flame on the candle, you gotta blow it out. So there we go. This is looking pretty gnarly. It's pretty colorful, pretty glittery. Oh, and by the way, so you've seen me do these first presses for about 5 seconds each. For the final press, we want everything to be nice and smashed in. So we're gonna go ahead and press it for the full 15 seconds. Now I am at 320 degrees. The cool thing about Caesar products is that they're pretty resilient. If you're under by a few degrees or over by a few degrees, it's not gonna really matter. So some of these are 305, some of them are 320, which is fine. I just kept the press at heat 20. It's not really gonna hurt it. Now you don't wanna go too hot or too long. I've heard some people, oh, I pressed my Caesar Easy Weed at 350, it's super high pressure for 40 seconds to make sure it's in there. And I'm like, no, okay. You don't want to go that far over. But if you're a couple degrees over, especially if you're layering, it's going to be just fine. And so the last layer is Caesar glitter, so I can give it a nice hot peel. And there you go. Okay, now you see, oh, that's hot. I touched the heat press like a dummy. Birthday cake calories don't count. I'm going to come around and I'm going to bring it up to camera too, so you guys can see how nice it sparkles in the light. So you see how all these layers are super sparkly? Even the bottom layer, okay, even the black text, it does have a little bit of a sparkle too. It has like a little glossy sheen. But do you guys see how cool that is? Okay, we're gonna come back to 1. And I'm just gonna hold this out and you guys can see it. Look at that, birthday cake calories don't count. Going from bottom to top, we have Caesar, I wanna say Twinkle, Sparkle in black. We have silver glitter. We have some more twinkle in purple. We have some red holographic. We have some neon pink glitter. We have some blue twinkle and some neon orange holographic for the candle on top. Birthday cake calories don't count. This is a really fun t-shirt, especially if it's your birthday. You know, you want to make something really cool for the birthday person. You know, you want them to wear something kind of fun. This is like, I got to make this in a t-shirt my size because for my birthday, it's gonna say taco calories don't count. You know, I love a birthday cake, but for my birthday, I'm just gonna go get some good, probably drive down to San Diego, get some real Mexican tacos. All right, so that's our demonstration for today. You see how we did 7 different layers. Now, really, if none of these layers are overlapping, except for this one right here, if your layers are not overlapping, dude, you could press as many layers as you could possibly want or fit on your t-shirt. It's really limited by your creativity and how much time you feel like spending on cutting, weeding, and pressing all these individual layers. Now we do have some episodes lined up. We are going to talk about layering because it's really cool. And I got to say, I'm inspired by a lot of what I've been seeing in the Heat Press Nation Facebook group, the Heat Press Nation Creators Facebook group, HPN Creators. I've seen some wild layering going on there. And so we want to show you guys how to do it with our suggestions. Now these are specialty vinyls. If you're layering like just regular easy weed, it's a breeze. You could layer directly on top. You could knock out, do whatever you want. It's really cool. And so yeah, so you see it right there on the screen, heat.press. I'm sorry, I'm not scratching it. I'm just getting this out. It's a little warm in here. Standing next to a 320 degree heat press. But you see it right there on the screen, Heat Press Nation, or you saw it there, heat.press/FB group, Heat Press Nation Creators Facebook group. And that's where you get lots of cool inspiration. And I even get inspiration from there. I love a lot of your guys' projects. Okay, so I'm going through here. You guys are sharing some of your worst birthday presents or birthday cakes. I'm gonna read some of them, and I'll leave the names anonymous, unless you win. Oh, man. I'll just say first name. Stephanie says, sugar-free red velvet cake. On a diet, so he tried to help. Aw, not recommended. Oh, man. That's pretty bad. It reminds me of on The Office when Stanley says, I took extra insulin so I could have some birthday cake. If I don't get any cake, I might die. I was like, that's me. Like, I will take extra of my diabetes pills so I can have birthday cake. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, my sister gave me a house dress. Sandra says, a house dress that was so big it looked like a wedding train. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're talking, I'm reading comments of either your worst cake or your worst present. Funniest one gives me a, oh no. Kishan is saying, my aunt gave me a gift card. It said it was $50. When I went to go use it, it really had like $6.50 left on it. Use gift card, worst. Dude, that's terrible. Oh shoot. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. I want to pause here. Sean is saying, I'm a graffiti artist wanting to start my own company. What printer and paper should I use? If you want the most affordable way, I just did a live webinar on this a few weeks ago. So just go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/heatpressnation. I think Alex put it on the screen. We did a live webinar about inkjet heat transfer paper. That's like the cheapest way to get started getting full color images onto your garments. If that doesn't work, we also have tons of videos on sublimation. It's more info than what I can give right here during our Q&A, but you're gonna wanna go over to our YouTube channel, look up, it's called My Expert Live Training Webinar, everything you need to know about inkjet heat transfer paper. Inkjet heat transfer paper. That's a good starting point for you. Lords is saying, on my son's birthday, someone wants to push his face in the cake, but the Smarty Boy ended up pushing that someone's face in the cake. Oh, he flipped the script on him. Nice. Oh no. Okay. Loretta says, my family knows I love spiced cake with caramel icing. The kids got me a beautiful birthday cake. It looks so delicious. I took a bite and it turns out it was a mashed potato and gravy cake. Not what I was expecting. Oh man. Dude, that is a terrible birthday cake. Sorry, that's a terrible birthday cake. Okay, let me go over it real quick. Do we got any of our YouTube buddies sharing their worst, either your worst gift or your worst birthday cake? John Jackson, a cake with more candles than cake. Oh yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm at the point. Now they just put the 3 and then whatever number is after it. So that way I don't, if they had to put 30 something candles on my cake. Marina says, my grandbaby's made me a mud cake. Let's see. Sarah says she got an I love you on a napkin from one of her children when they were in their 20s. Oh, that one kind of hurts though. Man, those bums tell them to buy you a good gift, man. Ayana says, a birthday card with a quarter taped on it and the words written inside was, don't spend it all at once. Oh my, I don't even know what you could buy with a quarter nowadays. You can't even like supersize your fries for a quarter. Like, oh my gosh. Lisa says, worst cake. I wanted to bake a birthday cake for my twin sister. Well, let's put it this way. Baking is not my skill at all. Cake fell in at the middle, decided to just fill it up with apricot jam. Oh man, you know what? That must have been not a great cake. Okay, I got a couple more here. Let's see if there's... Ooh, someone got okay, I got two more. Worst gift was a stationery set. When I unwrapped the gift tag, when I unwrapped it, the gift tag was stuck to the bottom. The gift tag from the first person that gave them the stationery. They got re-gifted a stationery set. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is terrible. Mercedes says, it was my husband, not me, but his brother didn't get him a birthday or didn't get him a gift. So he ran to the bathroom, grabbed a roll of toilet paper and gave it to him for his gift. What is this? Oh, these are terrible. Okay, I gotta say, I think the funniest one was the used gift card for some reason. Like, that's my worst nightmare. Every time I get a gift card for somebody, I like have the receipt and I keep it. I'm like, dude, what if the employee didn't like do the swipe thing right and it doesn't like, I don't know. I'm so paranoid about that. So that one's hilarious. So Kishan, congrats. I'm gonna like this. I will, oh, I liked it. So, okay, I see there. I will DM you for your prize. You won a $25 HPN gift card. Yeah! Thanks to everybody for tuning in, for sharing your hilarious stories, and for hanging out as we do this 7-layer birthday cake t-shirt. Which camera am I on? Oh, there I am. Birthday cake calories don't count. And yeah, so we have a bunch of different like fun layers on here. I've already seen a couple of your guys' really great layering jobs that you've done in our Facebook group, but I want to encourage you, if you guys have some cool layering, some HTV layering that you guys are doing, please share it in the Facebook group. And you can go there by going heat.press/FB group. Yep, it's there on the screen. I keep looking over there because that's where our monitor is. But it's right there, heat.press/FB group. We'd love to have you guys join us. And you can see lots, way cooler than this, by the way. Lots of great, cool projects. All right, well, that's going to do it for me here today. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in for another week's episode of Heat Press Nation Live. Next week on Friday, we are going to have a My Expert Live training webinar. Now, these training webinars are great, especially if you're just getting started and you want to learn a new skill or continue to develop your existing skills. So be sure to stay tuned in for that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you around.